What's going on, Jam Fam, and welcome back to the gaming station. I did a community post the other day to see if you guys would prefer a review of Lunar Sprout or Lunar Piper, and it's pretty clear who the winner was. So today, let's take a look at Piper's latest skin. Alright, so this skin is very extra, so it may be hard for me to fit in all the details, but I'll do my best. This skin changed Piper's hair color to a light purple and changed her hairstyle as well. I'm not sure what you call this hairstyle, but I'm not really a huge fan of the two ponytails going on in the back. But aside from that, I really like the color and the moon pin that she has on the left-hand side. Next up, she has this translucent green scarf that kind of is just floating around her. And I'm not sure if it's supposed to look magical or if they just had a hard time getting it to sit in the model, but it does clip through her arm at the back point, so that is one area of complaint that I have. But from the front, it looks nice, and I do like the color, so I'm not going to complain too much about it. Moving on to her dress, it's like an off-white or a light yellow color. I would call it yellow, but I could see it going either way, I guess. It doesn't stand out too much, and the skin is accented with a decent amount of gold, and the light yellow complements that very well, so I kind of like it. Speaking of gold, she has gold shoulder pads and gold bracelets around her wrist. Like I said, the gold looks really good with the yellow dress and the pink sleeves on her arms. At the bottom of the dress, she has some dark yellow embroidery and a moon crest in the middle of it. The moon crest is fine, but the dark yellow isn't a nice shade in my opinion, and it clashes with the subtlety of the rest of the dress. The last thing to go over on this design is her umbrella gun. It's still pink, but it has a gold stock and scope, and at the end there's a white rabbit. Again, I'm a big fan of the way the pink and the gold look together here, and the rabbit on the end is a nice touch for the lunar celebration the skin is themed around. Overall, I really like the design of this skin. At first, I wasn't crazy about it, but after taking a better look at it, I appreciate what they did with it. And the things that I'm not a fan of, you can't even notice when you're playing it in-game, so they're just small complaints that should be taken with a grain of salt. Okay, for her winning animation, she hides behind her umbrella, pokes her head up for a second, winks, then Piper throws the umbrella in the air, catches it, and stands triumphantly. It's a pretty cute animation, and it definitely fits Piper's general theme overall. The loss animation has Piper looking angrily at the ground, then she points her umbrella out to the side and opens it up. After a second of thinking about it, she floats away like Mary Poppins. It's a very funny animation to me, and she's basically just throwing a temper tantrum, which cracks me up even more. Alright, no sound effect changes here, and I'm starting to think that maybe I shouldn't mention these because so few skins actually have them. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Anyway, when Piper walks, there's a yellow cloud that comes out from her feet, kind of like how Princess Shelly drops her shoes, and some of Carl's skins have that water trail. I'm not sure if you call those effects, but that's where I'm putting it, and it's my video, so it's going right here. Piper's attack is changed to a gold rabbit, and it looks like there's a streamer or confetti coming off the back of it, and at the end of the attack, there's some blue particle effects. All of it looks really good, especially the sparkles at the end. I'm a big fan of it, and it just looks really nice in my opinion. And her super is changed to blue rabbit bombs, and this is a little basic to me. Like, you pulled out all the stops for this skin, and this is the best you could do with the super, but something's better than nothing, I suppose, and since Piper's super isn't really used all that often, it's not that big of a deal, I guess, but something more would have been nice, I think. This skin runs 149 gems, so it's a little on the pricier side, but I definitely think it's worth it if you're someone who plays a lot of Piper, or you just like to buy skins. It definitely has more value than Cupid Piper in terms of animations and effects, and in my opinion, it's the best looking skin Piper has right now. However, if you're a light spender and you're a bit hesitant about buying this skin, then something to take into consideration is that Calavera Piper will be in the shop in a few weeks, and it should be at a pretty decent discount since it's like 2 years old at this point. The base price of that skin was about 79 gems, so being 2 years old, I wouldn't be shocked if they sell it for 30. Now, it doesn't have win or loss animations if I remember correctly, but they did just give it new attack effects and they look pretty nice, so it offers the important stuff at a very big discount. Personally, I think I still would go with Lunar Piper since I'm not the biggest fan of the way Calavera Piper looks, but that's just me. But let me know what you think about this skin. Do you like it or do you dislike it? And also let me know what your favorite Piper skin is. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. I want to thank everyone for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.